channel. I pray all of you are having a blessed day. Let's go ahead and start. We are making a 21-inch cookie monster. We are on Design Space. We click on your left-hand side where it says Images. We type in what we're looking for. We type in Cookie Monster. And when Design Space updated a few months ago, it usually brings up, it was bringing up when you typed in, but now what I do, just go to filter and I'll just click on purchased, and I got my Cookie Monsters right here. You click on the image you'll be working with. I'm working with this one right here. We click on the image, you'll see it on the bottom of your screen. Let's say you click on an image that you say then at the end, oh, I'm not going to use it. Just go on the bottom of the screen, click on the X, and it deletes it. We insert images. Let's say you forgot an image. Don't worry about you losing this image. What you can do is click on images and it'll take you back to your Cookie Monster. Let's say you want this one. You insert images and it brings it back to the canvas and you won't lose whatever image you have on your canvas. We don't need this one. Let's go ahead and X out of it. Just showing you guys you can go back and forth without losing. When you lose your image, when you click on new. If you click on new, and you see right here at the top of your banner, it says replace. If you click replace, yes, you will lose whatever's on your canvas. Let's hit cancel. Let's go ahead and size our image. Now, we want this Cookie Monster to be 21 inches high. And we want it 11.5 the width. That way it will fit on our mat. Plus, we will use poster boards. I get a lot of questions. How can I cut an image more than what Cricut allows? A lot of people get confused print and cut with layered images, SVG images, vector images. Like a lot of people call them vector. I call them SVG. I also call them puzzles because like a puzzle, piece by piece. When you have piece by piece, you can make any size as long as you can fit it on your 24-inch mat or 24-inch poster board or 24-inch or 11 by 17 cardstock. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. 21 inches, this is an SVG. If you look at your right-hand side, you'll see piece by piece. If it would have been a print and cut, Cricut does not allow you to go over 9.75 inches, 9.25 inches if it's a print and cut. The good part of the SVG, even though it's a little bit of more work because it's piece by piece, it will allow you to go over 9.25. Look at your right hand side. We have the cookie, we have the eyes, the body, the shadow. These two, I don't need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and unclick them. I'm going to go ahead and ungroup because I don't need it. Let me go ahead and zoom out. No, it's not letting me. Let me zoom in. Let me grab it. Where is it? The gray one. I want the gray. Nope, that's the black. The yellow. I don't need the yellow. I don't need the gray. I leave this gray part if I'm doing a print and cut. Maybe 9 inches. I'll leave the gray because then the gray I'll just change it to a white color so it'll have that nice border around. Okay, we have our Cookie Monster. Let me do this one. Let me put him back where he was, just for you guys to see it. It doesn't matter because on the next screen, it'll be all apart. Okay, we have our Cookie Monster. He's 11.5 by 21. Let's go ahead and click on Make It. Here we go. On this side, you're going to stick to your mat whatever cardstock it's telling you for you to create this Cookie Monster. If it's white, you're going to stick a white cardstock on your mat. The machine will cut the eyes. Next, the black. It's letting you know what colored cardstock you're supposed to use for you to achieve this Cookie Monster. Now, if you put a pink cardstock or a pink poster board, of course your shadow will be pink. So now, what I use is a poster board. Now, let's go on the cookie. The cookie, you'll use a 12 by 12. If you want to use poster board, great. If you want to use cardstock, great. I only use poster board for the shadow and the body. The rest, I use colored cardstock. Let's go to the body. We'll use the poster board. And that's it. Once you load your white cardstock to the machine will cut the eyes white. If you add a blue cardstock, the machine will cut your eyes in blue. On this side, you will select the machine you'll be using. You're going to choose your material. I'm choosing 80-pound cardstock. You load your fine point blade. It gives you instructions. Pretty easy, pretty simple to keep up with your machines. It's pretty simple. If you read, it's pretty simple. I get a lot of questions asking, what material do you load? What should I use? It's pretty simple. It's right here. If you're using printable vinyl, why would you choose a poster board? It's pretty simple. Okay? Click on the medium cardstock, and since this is not a deep cut, it's just a medium 80-pound, well, mine is 90-pound cardstock. Leave it as default. If you click on more, it might rip your paper. It depends the type of paper. I just leave it in default. Then you go ahead and number 2, load your tools and mat. Follow instructions. Read. Load your fine point. Load your mat. It says it right here. You load your mat and you press the load button. When you load your mat, it's going to ask you if you want fast mode. If you want the fast mode, you want it to go a little bit faster, on the eyes and the shadow, I do fast mode. I do not do the fast mode on the cookie or the body because it has intricate cuts. It has all these little cuts, and if it goes fast, it might rip your paper, your cardstock. So I just go ahead for the eyes. I'll just go ahead and do fast mode. And then you go ahead and press the flash and go button on your machine. Once you're done cutting all these parts, we go ahead and I'll see you back at the table. Okay, we are back at the table. We are going to use art glitter glue. And let me remind you guys that the link for each one of these supplies that I'm showing you today will be in the description. I have my glue gun. I have my 5x7 base already painted in dark blue. I drilled a hole. The bit is 3/16, which is the same diameter as the dowel rod. I painted the dowel rod as well, same color as the base. This is the body of Cookie Monster, which is with the light blue poster board. The cookie is out of 65-pound cardstock. The eyes are as well 65-pound white cardstock. And I have the shadow, which has guidelines. That way you can properly, glue on your little pieces. My shadow is made out of the poster board, which you already saw earlier. So let's go ahead and start. This is pretty simple. Pretty much to it what it is. It's simple, but you have to be careful. When I say you have to be careful, and what I'm saying is be careful applying the glue. I have seen numerous centerpieces out there that have a whole bunch of glue coming out and it does not look right. So I suggest putting dabs of glue little by little, like not little by little, section by section. I've seen some just turn it around and put a whole bunch of glue and turn it back around. I do that when it's small pieces. When it's a big piece, which this one is 21 inches, I do piece by piece. What I do, leave it right here, place it here. Once you have the bottom or the top part glued on, the rest is simple. I hold it and I start gluing. What I do is little dabs. Dabs, dabs, dabs. Small little dabs so your glue won't run out to the edges and you won't create a mess. Even though this art glitter glue dries clear, remember you are using black poster board. It dries clear, but you will still notice smudges. Okay, there you go. Let me just go lift it up. And it will look something like this. I already had done this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue all this. And I'll be right back once I'm ready to glue on the cookie. And you'll see this poster board that it's purple because I had purchased it online and I didn't realize that it came double-sided. But it makes no difference. It's a nice and thick poster board. You won't see the purple. Okay, you flatten it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So I can just go ahead and continue. I'm just going to go, you're going to see me go ahead and continue to add bit by bit of glue. If it's easier for you, you can go ahead and add the glue while it's upside down. I do it this way because to me it's easier. I started doing it this way years ago, and guess what? I have continued to apply the same method. But like I was saying, on smaller pieces, I'll just do the entire piece and I'm done. Okay, guys, we are done with this part. Pretty simple. Just be careful, like I said, applying the glue. Let's go ahead and place the eyes. I use my handy dandy tool, which is a tweezer. It came with the Cricut machine. If you bought a machine and you bought like not a bundle, you can always find these tweezers, Cricut tweezers, at any craft store, even on Amazon. I think they sell them on Amazon. If not, any craft store, you can find them. Now, the cookie, I'll just go ahead and apply it first, like this. So let me see. I want it to be just like this. And for the cookie, it's a small piece. I'll just go ahead and add the glue all around. Like I said, be careful with the edges. Don't smudge. I suggest for beginners, do not go ahead and get a piece and start building it. I suggest practicing with small pieces, applying the glue, and you'll manage like where to apply it, how to apply the glue. That way it won't go all over your poster board, because once you place that cut on your shadow and you go ahead and press it, that glue will expand. See right here? I don't know if you guys noticed, the glue came out. I'll just do it quickly and hopefully it's not a huge smudge. Okay, there you go. Now we take these right here, these parts of the cookies right here. Just add a dab. With this glue, you do not need a whole bunch of glue. With the art glitter glue, it sets immediately. Okay, let's do this one. Where is it? This one. I'm missing a piece. I knew I was missing a piece somewhere around here. Let me go ahead and find. I am missing a piece. Should be around here somewhere. Let's set that aside to dry. And I'm going to look for the other piece. I'm missing a piece of cookie. A crumb. I'll get it in a minute. Let's go ahead and see if I can find right here. I found the crumb. It was all the way on the other side of my table. Oh, where is it? Okay, let's place it right here. Let that dry. Set that aside to dry a couple of minutes while we go ahead and take this one. Now, to place it on the base, I ship my item, my centerpieces. So I'm not going to put it all the way down to the base, because when they receive it, they have to twist it back on. When it's local, yes, I do it all the way to the bottom. Let's go ahead and place it here on the dowel rod. And I'm just going to go ahead and right here, eyeballing it, make a little mark, take it out, and let's go ahead and place it right on the back of the centerpiece. The mark is right here. Let me see if you guys can see it right here. I have my glue gun, and you go ahead and start gluing, applying the glue right here. And then you go ahead, I have something on my nail, and place your dowel rod right on top. Let it dry. I'm going to place the large popsicle stick right here to make it a little bit steadier. Then what I'm going to do is, you take your other piece, place it right on top, and what I'm going to do is just arrange it right here. I'm sorry guys, this piece is 21 inches. You can hardly see it on the video, but I will just go ahead, once I finish gluing it, I'll post a picture at the end of the video. So what I'm going to do is glue, put some glue on popsicle stick and dowel rod. do that real quick so we can go ahead and place the image right here. Okay, once you set it, you press. Okay, for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and place it here so you guys can see it. Okay, this is right here. The glue is still not dry. You see little bumps? That's where I applied the glue. That will dry. This is the one that has not dried yet. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, I forgot to seal it. Okay, I'm sorry guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seal the sides, wait for it to dry, and then I'm just going to go ahead and post a picture at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support, and as usual, have a blessed day and happy crafting.